Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy C300, all the way from meeting. Because for now, I'm working for SL Media. I'm here today to show you people how to set up camera to a Blackmagic video mixer. So I'm going to set up from the camera to the Blackmagic, from the Blackmagic to the screen, how to send signals. Okay, so before going further, I will start by setting up my Canon C300 before I will send signal to the mixer. So first of all, I'm going to fix the screen. This is a screen, okay, that I'm going to use to avoid using the viewfinder. So as for this one, we have sound here, everything is here. You can control the sense of the camera whilst you are using this screen. Okay, so now I'm going to fix it. Now I fix the screen. The next side you are going to remember of is the inputs of the screen. We have input 1 and input 2. You are going to fix input 1 to input 1, input 2 to input 2. Okay, now I have fixed input 2. I'm fixing back input 1. Now I have fixed all the inputs for the screen. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to fix this metal bar or the rods. Okay, so I'm going to fix this because I want to set up my camera with wireless, all over with wireless. So now I'm going to fix these rods here. Okay, mind you, don't forget, when you are fixing the screen, you have to fix it properly, and also the rod, after you have fixed it, you have to lock it here. Okay, so now it can't move again anymore, right? So after that, you have the power pack. This is the power pack where I'm going to fix the battery. Okay, from the battery to the power pack, from the power pack to the camera. Okay, so now I'm going to fix the power pack. So while fixing the power pack, please make sure you leave a space here. Okay, because if you want to use the viewfinder, if you don't leave any space, you can't have any access to the viewfinder. So that's why you have to leave a space, and also maybe you will want to use here to fix card or to use this other button. So that's why you should leave a space between the camera and the power pack. Okay, so you have to lock it here. Now I have locked it, it won't shake anymore. So now this is the power for the camera. Here I'm going to fix the power for the camera. Okay, so now I have here the SDI. This is the inputs for the SDI. Okay, I have here the HDMI. This is the inputs for the HDMI. Okay, so next one I'm going to fix is the battery. Okay, here I'm going to fix the battery, and make sure when you are fixing the battery, make sure you hear the sound. Okay, because if you just fix it without that sound, automatically that means the battery do not fix properly. So make sure you have that sound. Okay, listen. Okay, now I don't fix it properly because I don't have the sound. Now see. Okay, have the sound. So now what I'm going to fix again, I have here the wireless. This is the wireless system. Okay, this is the receiver, this is the transmitter. The transmitter will send signal to the receiver to the mixer. Okay, so remember, always the transmitter will going to be on the camera. If you are using a wireless, make sure that the transmitter always be with the camera. The receiver will going to be on the system. So now I'm going to fix the transmitter. Yeah, so now I have the power. This is the power for the transmitter. This one also I'm going to take power from the power pack. Okay, now I have give power to the transmitter. Okay, So the next thing is my SDI. Now this is the main thing that will allow you to send signal from the camera to the transmitter. Without this SDI or HDMI, you can't send any signal. So don't forget. So now I'm coming to fix the SDI from the camera to the transmitter. Now see, this is the input for the SDI. Now fix it. Now I'm coming to fix it again here on the transmitter. So now I think I have set up my camera, Canon C300. Now let me show you one thing. After you have set up, first thing you should think of before you switch on the camera is to switch it on here on the power pack. Now the power pack is on, see. So after that, you can now switch on the camera itself. Everything will come on now, including the wireless. The wireless is now on and the camera itself is now on. So now I have to set the wireless, now the receiver to the system. So now I have set up my camera. I'm coming to set the receiver, the Blackmagic video mixer to the screen. Okay, so what this camera is showing should appear to this screen. So that's what I'm coming to do now. Okay, so push the camera first. Okay, so now I have here a Blackmagic video mixer. Okay, so as you can see at the back of the video mixer, I have here the power ports, I have here the internet, I have here USB out, HDMI out, HDMI in, HDMI in, HDMI in, HDMI in, mic 2, mic 1. Okay, so now first thing you should think of is to power the mixer. Now I'm going to power the mixer. Now see, the mixer is on. Okay, so see this HDMI out. This HDMI out, always remember, is the one that's coming from the screen. Is the HDMI that connects from the screen. You are going to plug to the HDMI out. This is the HDMI out that comes from the screen. Okay, you see, as long as you plug it, the screen will going to appear. Okay, so now you see nothing on the screen, you see nothing. Okay, so now this is the receiver. Okay, so I'm going to power this on. Okay, take a bit. Now the receiver is on. So after that, think of the HDMI. Okay, so HDMI output from the mixer, from the wireless to the mixer. Okay, so now I have HDMI inputs 4, inputs 3, inputs 2, inputs 1, mic 2, mic 1. So now this camera, now anywhere that I fix it on this input, this HDMI input, is that number will going to appear on the screen with the camera itself there. So now I'm going to start with number 1. Okay, I have plugged it to number 1. Now it has sent signal to number 1. Okay, as you can see. Now I'm going to plug it on number 2. See, number 2, it has appeared. Now I'm going to send it number 3. Number 3 again, as you can see. I'm going to do the last one, number 4. So as you can see, it has also appeared there. So now see this one, I have here number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. This is where you can mix. Okay, so now you have 4 cameras. If you are using 4 cameras, okay, you want to mix and you want the angle for, or you want to see camera 1, you can press number 1. press cut. If you want to see camera 2, press number 2, press cut. If you want to see number 3, camera 3, press 3, press cut. You want to see camera 4, press 4, press cut. Okay, so that is it. That is how you can mix your video. Okay? So now, as for the sound here, the mic, let me just give you an example. Now you have two sound. We have mic 1, we have mic 2. Okay, if you want, you can use mic 1, or you can use mic 2, or you can use both of them. It remains according to your setup. Okay, so now I'm going to use mic 1. I have plugged my sound there. Okay, so now don't just plug the sound and leave it like that. Okay, so after you have plugged the sound, you have to unmute it. That is to shoot the sound on. Okay, now you can get sound. Okay, you can now get sound. Or if you want to mute it, press off button, it can go off. Now likewise the same, this is for mic 1 and this is for mic 2. Okay, so if you are using mic 1, you have to operate with this 4 button for mic 1. If you are using for mic 2, you have to operate this one for mic 2. Okay, so now if you want to increase the volume of the mic, you can increase it with this button. If you want to decrease it down, you can also use this one. So likewise the same as mic 2. Okay, so now if I connect 3 or 4 cameras, you can see here camera 1, camera 2, camera 3, camera 4. But as for now, I just connect one camera. So as time goes on, I try my level best to at least to connect 2 or 3, or let me say maybe up to 4 cameras to see what I'm trying to say. Okay, so as time goes on, I'm going to stop here. For the meantime, watch out, you can learn more and more and more. This is Sierra Leone. You ready? You can learn, you can do a better feature for yourself.